This poison has adrenaline in it. This one will restart your heart.
Have a drink. Just sit down here and have one myself.
Well, he just seen a squirrel and was hungry. Teddy just come in with a whole bunch of squirrels hanging from his belt. Teddy's taking off his boots at this moment, and he's laying on them.
Excruciating pain as this lightning bolt just rips straight through it, just blasting it to pieces.
Skull Crusher is just kind of one of those things the Horde just bestows upon you. I come from a different life. You'll hear about it soon.
Can't explain it, but I have a job to do here, and maybe that's why I got to stay.
There's some magic that's found in the heart, and sometimes you store that heart magic in little souvenirs that remind you of home that you can look at, and your heart is taken back to that place.
But you have to understand that doesn't save our friends. That doesn't save the other two people that lost their lives protecting the world from literally being destroyed, that faced the Illithid.
In a soft tone of sympathy from this wise, battle-hardened woman, she answers, "It's hard to lose friends. Sometimes the ones we love are beyond our reach, and we have to trust that we will one day join them. If we make decisions that could unravel their sacrifice, is that worth it?" All right, if we're ready, does anybody remember what happened last week?
I mean, last session?
Yes. Whether a session is separated by 1 week or 1 year, it's always last
Shopping
week.
spree!
Actually, I think the last session I had was in Oklahoma, wasn't it?
Well, were you?
I don't know. I can't remember.
No, because you played while I was out of town.
Yeah. Should I
I was out
recap
of-
then?
Oh, yeah,
Oh, I was in Missouri.
that's right.
Should I recap?
We didn't really do much. We kind of did a small time skip where we just boarded the ship and kind of got introduced to the gift captain, Lil Crusher. Or no, the gift captain was Fine Bottom. The ship was called Lil Crusher.
Actually, the ship I've decided to call the best way is the Skull Lily. That's the best
The
two
Skull
combination of your names. The Skull Lily. But
LLY.
you left out the best parts. There was a parade.
Oh, yes.
Well, that wasn't the last session. That was the session before that.
No, that was the last session. The last.
Well, I know we was holding off to talk to someone until Echo was available.
And do we?
Yeah.
Is
what
Echo
was her name?
available?
Overhand.
Is Echo? Are you available?
Echo has a question. Did I get any of the magic items I was looking for?
If as long as you could afford them. Yes.
They're available. He did say if they were marked private, you could just add them as well if you have the finances.
Yeah.
So anything that was public or private, you can add with your money. But if it was, I forgot the other tags. If it was like unavailable or whatever, you can't.
The ones that weren't in Waterdeep weren't able to be purchased. But anything you could afford from that menu, have it.
Okay, I'm gonna have to do that because I missed the actual purchasing episode.
Did you? I don't think you.
I did.
I don't
No,
think you.
I started in the market. I never got to go to any of the shops.
That's.
Were you there when I found the duck?
Nope.
We have a duck.
Oh,
You weren't there for the
dang.
duck?
She wasn't there for the duck. Oh, dang. Grum has a new pet.
Quack Skull Crusher.
Quack bang.
Quack bang. All right, so
He wears a superhero cape.
where I remember,
explodes.
What I remember is there was a parade that stretched through the town, made a stop at the statue, which Bartlesby magically completed. Flawlessly, I might add, especially for never having seen those characters.
Didn't I roll a nat 20? Wasn't that what happened?
You did. I was hoping for a horribly flat roll, and you just fucking knocked it out of the park. Hey, Tobin was gonna look more like Bugs Bunny than anything, but no, he has to look like Tobin, which is fine. It's fine. And then the parade continued. Magical fanfare everywhere. There were floats and celebrations, and I think they carried the big mind flare snake as a dragon. I don't remember. The intent was there to have them do that. And the capstone. The capstone was Laeral Silverhand was there and gave the party medals. He congratulated them.
Star Wars.
And that is the person that we would not talk to without Echo. But Echo's here.
Have we only gotten one long rest since Teddy's been in?
Like
He
official?
said we had 10 days last time. It's like a 10-day trip on the ship.
You guys, it'll be a 10-day trip on the ship. You've had a few days since picking up Teddy.
Okay, so would I be able to craft crapper gadgets? Because it says it's part of a long rest. I can craft 2 per long rest.
I mean, if that's what you would do with your time, yeah. Let's say you've had 2 or 3 days. What kind of gadgets you building?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I think that we will eventually. We are headed toward an uncharted jungle.
Yeah. So I'm building some more lightning arrows. So
I'm kind of sad now that I don't have Welcome to the Jungle kind of queued up to play when you get to Chult. Now that I think about it, 1, copyright, but 2, sad.
Welcome to the forest. We got funny games. There's our
not quite parody. I'll take it. But
because I have the +1 arrows, and now I have lightning arrows that I've crafted.
So the party did board the ship to Chult. And we left off the meeting with Silverhand for a flashback. And it seems appropriate to start with this flashback. Laeral Silverhand resides in the Palace of Waterdeep. Very splendid, ornate, storied history. And she is the Open Lord of Waterdeep. She runs everything, she connects everything, she speaks for the Masked Lord. She is a central figure in the city and in the history of Faerûn, being one of Mystra's chosen. Storied history, very important. And the party files in. There is a table set up. Everybody takes their seats. Nyx is uncharacteristically quiet. But Laeral Silverhand sits down. And she says, "Congratulations, everyone. Your victory was well earned. Thank you. I must say that hearing about your desire to seek out another obelisk worried me at first. But I've had some thoughts on the matter. What do you intend to do with it if you find it?"
Not leverage it to a drow queen.
Do you say that out loud?
No, but I am thinking like, please don't say not leverage. Please don't say leverage it to a drow queen. Please don't say leverage it to a drow queen.
With the incident in Phandelver, if they fall into the wrong hands, it's hard to say what the results could be. This could have been cataclysmic. A part of me thinks they're better left where they are, but the world knows what they are now. I don't think we can leave them to chance. Would you be willing to retrieve it and bring it here for safekeeping?
One of the reasons that we are so passionate about finding this obelisk is that we were told it could be used to retrieve the 2 fallen members of the party.
By Quinn?
She's the one that told us.
Is that what you is?
I don't know. I started that and then Bill did something and I lost my train of thought.
Roll a personal history check.
Damn it.
Roll a personal history check, and I'll remind you who told you that.
Oh shit! I know who told us that.
Me too.
Motherfuck. Okay. All right.
Bartlesby is thinking it, and you're just blurting it
Thank
out.
God it wasn't me.
Bartleby's just glad it's not him. Aren't you guys glad you waited on me to be here?
Yeah, to shoot us all in the foot with one bullet.
So with that memory now firmly in place that it was the drow matron, what do you tell her?
Kidding.
Don't lie to Laeral Silverhand.
Yeah, I feel like that'd be a really bad person to lie to.
She just gave me a medal.
She gave
Me
all
too,
of
and I
you
didn't even
medals.
deserve
Should
it.
have been there.
No, you stole Shroud's honor.
I know. Well,
Excuse me.
honor.
Quote unquote.
So why above table? Why does she think we're going after it?
She just asked you.
Have we been able to understand? Okay.
You
Yeah.
You know what? If you know we're going after it, then you might have some inkling to our motivations.
Do you say that?
Yeah. I say that, and then I follow it up with, tell me, what else have you heard about our expedition?
Sorry, I'm looking at her stuff. This thing is like cut off her stats. Damn you, T&D Beyond.
You don't need insight on that. It's fine.
Actually, she can roll insight because it's one of her skills, but I can't roll wisdom generally speaking. She looks at you, Bartlesby, and says, "You believe that you can get something back, or your friends do, at least."
Very astute. That is our journey. You're right. You know exactly who they're trying to get back. There's statues of them erected in the city of the dead.
Yes, that was good magic, by the way. Very crafty.
There, I like look all proud and stuff, you know, like from Laeral Silverhand. That's like a compliment. So like, I start blushing a little. Thank you, my lady. The truth is, we right now our only lead has come from a source we'd rather not have to deal with. But so far, we have no reason not to trust that their intel is false, or reason not to trust that their intel is legit.
Do you think they can be trusted with something as powerful and unknown as this?
Oh no, but well, we feel like we have a little bit of time to figure that part out.
Time is often a quantity we overestimate.
And yet we're dealing with shards of a material from the Netheril Empire that seem to connect points in time to each other.
I think that the obelisks are best kept under strict guard.
I don't disagree, but at this point, I think strict guard involves us going and grabbing wherever it's from before. If we don't do it, she's just going to send someone else.
I agree. That's why we are going to ask you upon retrieval to bring it to us so we can lock it away.
That I don't hate that plan. I definitely think it's the wisest thing to do and the safest thing to do for the world at large. But you have to understand that doesn't save our friends. That doesn't save the other two people that lost their lives protecting the world from literally being destroyed, that faced the illithid.
I was there from it from this side, and it didn't look good.
There's a look of understanding and a soft tone of sympathy from this wise, battle-hardened woman. She answers, "It's hard to lose friends. I've had many over the years. Family and others. Sometimes the ones we love are beyond our reach, and we have to trust that we will one day join them. If we make decisions that could unravel their sacrifice, is that worth it? You are heroes. I only ask. I will not try to force your hand. I hope that you understand that some things are best left as they are."
Can I ask a fairly blunt question?
Of course. May I
With
give a
the
blunt
resources
response?
available in Waterdeep, is there no one here that can help?
We were hoping that you could all go silently and quickly.
No. I mean, bringing back our friends. We can go get the obelisk. I'm not worried about that at all.
There are
I'm quite
magical
excited about that
means available here, and we have looked into the situation as it was occurring. There's something beyond about them, like there is a barrier that we cannot push through. And honestly, if I may answer bluntly, we would not care to. This is dangerous, unknown, and powerful magic. And if we push forward unknowing, it's hard to say what we will unleash.
We owe it to... Oh, go ahead.
No. I believe ultimately after this conversation, there is a conversation to be had between Grom and myself and Nyx at least. about letting our friends go. I do see the sense in it, and I'm not necessarily opposed. But if we do bring it back here, let you guard it, we will still have to deal with this matron because she wants her daughter back.
The safest place, one of the safest places in the world is here. And I know...
Is it?
Does Teddy say that? Teddy just chimes in, 50-50 at best. 50-50.
From a certain point of view, Menzo Baronzen is the safest place. I mean,
Do you say that?
I do. Like, I mean, it's just like, I mean, you're just saying that, like, putting it in one city surrounded by, magicians and wizards, is it really any different? Someone here will end up using it just like someone there will use it. Sure, it'll be protected from the outside, but not from the inside. Never on the inside. It'll eventually, in a city this size, somebody will figure it out.
There are... She looks at you, debates for a second. We believe there are more than the one remaining obelisk. We have the benefit of knowing, or of you being guided to one. And if I had to choose whether it be here, under our protection, under the Blackstaff's protection, or in the City of Spiders, I would be unable to say that I would want it in the drow city of Menzo Baranzen, where gods know what evil they plan to unleash with it.
I mean, not to sound like a downer here, but you get all these obelisk things, and you're gonna have a big target on your back, all of you. I mean, I don't think there's anything around that could, stop what's gonna come for you after you get these, and people find out.
The problem is that people already know. As word spreads of what they can potentially do, each one will be sought out. If they're here, at least we can protect them. This city has the best defenses in all of Faerûn.
I can test
I don't know, but I don't think pulling a rabbit out of a hat's gonna, stop an invasion with all your magic people and all that.
We are more prepared than any other city. I promise you.
In most cases, I would agree. I wouldn't feel so nervous, but when it comes to drow, not that I have against the whole people, but let me rephrase that. It's not the drow I'm worried about. It's a whole people subjugated into fanatical zealots by Lolth, one of the most psychotic of the deities out there.
And you would trust this obelisk to her city?
I was being facetious with that. I'm making a point. It's my job to think about all plots, see threats from all sides. Not that I don't think it's a mistake, but, well, when there's a wall, we figure out a way to break it. When there's a lock, we figure out a way to pick it. When there's a barrier, we figure out a way to bring it down. When there's a problem, we always manage to solve it. That is what we do.
And I believe that you are well capable of doing this. We only have a few options. We can leave them where they are and hope that no one else finds them, which many people are already searching who have the means. We can get them first and secure them here, and then at least attempt to understand them. Keep them out of danger, out of enemy hands. Or you can get them and trust fortune with a drow.
That was never our intention.
I don't.
Besides, I have a third option, or another option. I think the moment these things get used, they cease to be. Isn't that what happened in your adventures when one of you perished?
Yes, I am told I absorbed or used or otherwise affected the shard that I was carrying. And I saw Shroud do it to be resurrected.
Is that contagious?
It's a suspicion I've had since since we first talked to her. She
Your proposal was to use them?
No. I assumed she wanted us to get it, and then once she used it, it would be useless and they would not get their friends. Of course, this is the first I've vocalized this opinion, but now that we're problem solving about what to do with these shards, bringing back their compatriots may actually solve our second dilemma. At least it's a fair hypothesis.
Are you willing to find them?
Of course, we're going to find them either way.
We have forces searching out the others. We don't know where they are, but we will find their locations. The more we have, the better we are.
Okay, I just want to make sure I understand. You're asking us to go get this shard, bring it back so your city can watch it, which I have zero doubts they can do. I am familiar with the security at Waterdeep, and I am not questioning that in the least. Are you also asking us to collect the other shards when they are found? And our original problem of this matron coming after us when she doesn't get this shard still remains. I have no doubt the shards will be safe in Waterdeep. I would ask that you in some way at least protect us or help us deal with this matron.
You are safe behind the walls of Waterdeep. If you want to bring it here and do nothing else but sit here as heroes, you are welcome in our walls. The whole of the Lord's Alliance will be your shield if necessary.
I don't...
Means I'm getting a raise.
I'm not going to look at Grum when I say this. I don't plan on settling in Waterdeep. I still have travels. Yeah. I have traveling I want to do. I have an estate to take care of. I'm going to have people to take care of as soon as I start taking on familial responsibilities.
Oh, this is my home.
I mean,
I'm right here, and it's far away from my family.
I mean, y'all gonna have to get cool with some shit really fast if I live here.
Teddy, she looks at you and just pauses and stares for a moment. Without
sure she
words. She's impressed, I'll give you that. Rippling muscles of Teddy.
Well, I don't think Teddy's this muscular.
Jesus Christ, Teddy.
Sometimes the best thing, the right thing, is the difficult thing.
So you're saying that you would like us to bring back the shard, entrust it to your care. Again, not my issue. and then either settle in Waterdeep or go out and figure out the matron problem on our own.
I find that the future often presents us with the best options for the future. We will
So you're
provide
not-
you with whatever help we can. I must say that if you're asking us to go to war with Menzo Baranzan, that is beyond our scope. But protection, if you need it, can be
But you
arranged.
have information about them. Surely you could at least tell us if it would behoove us to take care of this one matron and whether the whole of the city would come after us or not.
One psychotic matron's not that much to worry about.
Drow are prone to civil war. If you destroy a matron, her house will fall, and the city will fight each other for a long period over the remnants of that house.
So,
Drow- Go ahead, Teddy.
so you said you won't go to war with them, but you're willing to let us go out there, collect these shards that they evidently want, and allowing us to go to war with them.
After you threw a parade for us, and paraded us through one of the most populated cities on our continent.
And Bartlesby's hometown here.
Although I do appreciate being a hometown hero.
You
Can I get one
are.
of those keys one day, by the way? I've always wanted one.
I would love
Metal's
to get you a big key. Just don't be surprised if it doesn't unlock every door.
It doesn't have to be big, it just has to unlock the right doors.
It just has to turn the correct way.
There you go.
You are all genuinely heroes, and you are all also the most familiar with these objects. You know how they work, you've seen them in action. You know what they can do and what to avoid. There are other forces we can send, none as prepared as all of you.
See, where am I?
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Oh, I'm gonna lean over to Bartlesby. I'm gonna be like, I've never touched the obelisk before or ever seen one of these shards. I don't know what the fuck this woman's talking about.
And she says, and him too, and points at Teddy.
I like look over him like I'll explain on the trip. It's so complicated it's simple, or so simple it's complicated. Whatever, we'll figure it out. We got time.
I mean, I'm pretty smart, so I think I can understand if it's explained to me.
Well, first of all, it creates a Garbical Rosen bridge from one point in time to another.
A Garbical what?
Teddy just nods along like he knows the whole time. Yeah, exactly. That's
Yep, that's how it's done.
couldn't happen any other way.
I start doing the scene from Event Horizon. I take your Jester poster behind you and like
the flea and the tightrope and Stranger Things.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I forgot about that one.
Echoes. Laeral looks at you and says, if you don't get it, if you decide to settle down and abandon the quest, what makes you think that she won't come after you anyway?
I think you misunderstand. Either way, I won't speak for the rest of my party, but either way, I am going to Chult and I am getting the shard. My concern is after I get back, what protections we might have until we can sort out this matron issue. Because if we give it to you, we will have to deal with her. And if we give it to her, we'll probably just be sent there to get it later anyway. And I'd honestly rather not have to storm Manzo Brenzin to get it back.
God, that'd be something, wouldn't it?
As fun as that would be, I think I would have to call in some friends and have them be my stand-in.
Yes, I've heard of your relationship with the Goliath Horde.
What the hell, man?
Well, I do have more friends and contacts than that. I did do our work for the Triad for quite a while before I started adventuring. That was my question, lady.
Lady.
It's so bad.
Lady Silverhand.
Lady, that's the one. That's what I meant. Maybe I am tired tonight. Holy shit.
Do it, lady.
That was my question, Lady Silverhand, and I understand that you have limited resources outside the city of Waterdeep that you could or are willing to offer. That is, I assume, your answer. I would endeavor to find the information that would help us elsewhere, if that's something that you can't provide.
I will provide you with whatever information I can, and whatever resources are reasonable. So we're agreed. You will all get the obelisk and return it to the city.
I can guarantee that I will return to the city with the shard, with the obelisk.
And I do believe our friend here wanted to have a conversation with Amex. He is waiting outside, and he is looking forward to providing Nyx with some information. And with that, this scene will just fade to black, and we can have that scene. We can have that scene when Nyx comes back, and we can find ourselves now on the Skull Lily.
Rock the boat, don't rock the boat, baby. Rock the boat, don't tip the boat over.
Now, the Skull Lily set out from Waterdeep's port. The city slowly disappears in the background, and we pick up on its deck. The shore is a distant sight but visible, and we are riding south down the coast towards Chult on what will be about a 10 days journey. Does the party talk at all about the coming adventures, or the meetings in the past, or strategize about any of it?
I think I would ask to be filled in fully on the obelisk and what happened to the friends and everything if I didn't know already.
Yeah, and I'd probably double, triple checking their notes and stuff too, and tinkering around with stuff.
I think I would like to approach Echo, and I would like to ask her if she is willing to educate me a little bit on her patron deity. Well, you're not a warlock, so I don't know if it would be still considered a patron, but your god that you worship and serve. Could you educate me a little bit on this deity?
Yeah, of course. So the Lildana family actually is in service of the Triad, which is Torm and Tyr and Ilmater. Tyr is of justice and right. Torm is more of battle. I think you would probably resonate with more of his teachings. Ilmater is complicated. in that he punishes the unworthy mercilessly. He is known to inflict pain, if not with joy, then with indifference. But he is also one of the gods of mercy, and not piety, but of kindness to those that are deserving. And that's who I get my powers from.
From Ilmater.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Go with kindness.
So your deity wants his servants to suffer?
No. So he's the god of those who suffer. He doesn't want to inflict suffering onto his followers, but the pain that we do experience is in his name and honors him. He is actually, his teachings are those of compassion and those of mercy. We are to help people with any burdens that they have. Always.
I think I can understand that a little bit. I mean, I'm not very versed in any of the pantheon. Some of my fellow horde mates would pray to their deity, but it was never really my thing. I never really found much use for faith. But with all that's happened to us, and given your intense faith, I figured I should at least show some interest and look into it. Perhaps there is some use for faith after all.
Yeah, I think,
and not just for a cleric to receive their powers.
I think Torm, with the sense of honor and duty, something you would resonate with. But I think Ilmater's righteous fury and, let's call it what it is, outright cruelty to those who are cruel, those who commit the atrocities that we punish them for, I think would look familiar to you from your time with the Horde.
So, I'm sorry, you're kind of breaking up on my end. Can you repeat that?
Oh.
Sorry.
The whole speech.
Yeah, right.
No.
Sorry.
No, just that last part. Just that last part, please.
No, I think the punishments that Ilmater deals out to those who have committed atrocities would look familiar to you from your time with the Horde. He is not known to be kind to those who don't deserve it.
Are you guys having this conversation in the middle of the ship, or where are you all situated?
Wherever I was standing, unless Grum caught me, when I was off to the side somewhere.
Yeah, wherever she was, I would have just walked over to her.
I was probably
just want to say for those at the table, he would have taken note of Bartlesby tinkering, but that's for later.
The sound of a lute playing soft music is coming off of that tabaxi's lute, off of that tabaxi bard's instrument. Fingerfit, who is just sitting over the edge watching the group.
What is Flower Child again? Is he just a human? I can't.
Flower Child is just a colorful human with a badass guitar.
That is a very... Yep, that's a very interesting looking...
Colorful?
Okay.
Flower Child is just enjoying life as well. There seems to be several musicians upon the boat. Hold on, I gotta take a call real quick. Give me 1 second.
Okay. Do you guys want me to pick up these healing potions?
I mean,
I'm trying to shop on the fly here, so.
might be a handy idea.
Normal healing potions or like more expensive ones?
I'm gonna try and get the more expensive ones.
I was gonna say, I think we should try because we're at a level where a simple healing potion isn't gonna be much.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with that. I have healing word and it's easy enough to cast.
Right.
I mean, I do got some gold in case.
Yeah, I want like a couple of graders and some like poison resistance. That's about it.
I need that sticky notes. Pile of used to sticky notes. I don't know where my other ones are. All right, you want greater, and you want
Cure wounds. I have arcane vigor, and my little doodad is going to give temp HP all the time. So, not too terribly worried.
no, but I would like to have everybody have like a superior or so on them. For shit like that, and I am gonna get some antitoxins too, because I just feel like that's gonna be prudent.
Yes. That's what I think.
Bartlesby, I grabbed some vials from your workshop, probably. How many would you have had to spare?
I'd probably have one pile. I would probably have a good what I would call like bench stock, like of just like small things, everything like that. I mean, despite the fact that I mostly don't need my family's wealth for anything, like, I mean, I am rich. Most of my money though goes to my supplies and stuff. You know, keep myself comfortable enough, but also like, yeah. Anything material wise, like if it's not like magical or something, I'd probably have.
Great. I'm just gonna grab like 15 vials from your shop.
Let's just add that too.
If you're getting them from his shop, shouldn't there be a discount?
Well, I'm only paying you a gold per, so.
Right. I'm just saying, you're on the quest with us. Might as well give it to us for all next to nothing.
There's also this whole thing that I have, you know, one of my traits that I have is Tinker's Magic, which like with a magic action, I can instantly create things like vials, caltrops, you know, parchment.
So you're back
Oh,
to
that's right. That's why I didn't grab those. You were just gonna make them as we need them.
Yeah. We can do it 5 times a day, but like, or 5 times a long rest, but like still.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. We'll start with 5.
times a long rest
That's
is a lot.
plenty for what I was gonna do.
Yeah, especially for a long rest. That's ridiculous.
Okay. I'm gonna grab some silk rope. Can you make silk rope, Bartlesby?
I can make rope. Let's see.
Not silk though. I know you can make it.
Does it have any kind of special component to it?
It's a mundane item.
It's
No,
silk.
yeah, I can create it. If we had silk, probably, then yes.
I'll spring for a bolt of silk for you to make us some rope. I want a bunch of silk rope.
At the same time, if it's mundane, I mean, there's a specific list on here that I can choose from. It doesn't say I can add, but at the same time, I imagine that like RP wise, you know, because I also have an all-purpose tool which turns into anything, and I have proficiency with it. So whatever the weaver's tools and you know, whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
In fact, I think I use the same tools for that. So
All right. Echo would have gotten some new clothes.
Because like regular rope is something I can definitely make.
Okay. Do you think do you think we could do the rope of climbing, which is kind of like an endless rope?
Real
It's
quick,
not endless.
guys. I got somebody stranded. I gotta go.
Oh no!
Yeah. I will catch you.
Under the lamplight's golden glow, your hand in mine sets the world aglow. The band plays soft, a gentle sway. Our hearts find with night turns to day. The city hums a sweet refrain, a melody we can't contain. Oh, darling, let's dance till time slips away, where the stars above make the heavens play. In your arms tonight, I'm bound to stay forever and always. Let's love and sway. The air feels warm though the night is cool. Your smile breaks every unspoken rule. Each step we take, the world fades behind. We're lost in a moment, two souls align. The music swells, it